Canada stands at a pivotal moment in redefining its defense strategy. Prime Minister Mark Carney has announced an ambitious plan for Canada to join the ReArm Europe initiative by July 1, a move that could significantly reshape Canada's military alliances and spending priorities. This deal is designed to reduce Canada's heavy reliance on the United States, which currently receives about 75% of Canada's capital defense budget. This staggering figure has long sparked debates about Canada's defense independence and sustainability. By aligning more closely with European allies through ReArm Europe, Canada signals a clear intent to diversify its partnerships and assert a more autonomous role in global security. But why is this shift so important now? What exactly does Canada hope to achieve, and what challenges stand in its way? At the heart of this development lies an evolving and sometimes tense relationship with the United States. President Donald Trump recently drew global attention when he suggested that Canada could save an astounding $61 billion by joining the U.S. missile defense system, the so-called Golden Dome. Going beyond this, Trump provocatively suggested that Canada might consider becoming the 51st state of the U.S. Such statements sparked immediate backlash in Canada, where Prime Minister Carney's office swiftly reiterated the country's unwavering commitment to maintaining its independence and sovereignty. This exchange underscores a delicate balancing act. While Canada remains a close ally of the U.S., it is simultaneously seeking to broaden its defense partnerships, signaling a desire to diversify beyond its traditional dependence. Canada's Defense Minister David McGuinty has underscored the urgency of strengthening the country's military capabilities in light of a rapidly shifting global security environment. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, triggered by Russia's aggressive actions, has sent shockwaves through the international community and highlighted the need for robust and reliable defense partnerships. Meanwhile, China's rising global assertiveness has introduced new strategic challenges, from economic competition to geopolitical rivalries. Closer to home, Canada's Arctic region has emerged as a critical theater for defense and sovereignty concerns. With melting ice opening new shipping routes and access to untapped natural resources, the Arctic has become a flashpoint for international interest, and Canada is determined to protect its territorial claims. This broader context is reflected in the recent throne speech delivered by King Charles III, which stressed the government's commitment to rebuild, rearm, and reinvest in Canada's military forces. This declaration goes beyond rhetoric, laying the groundwork for a comprehensive modernization of Canada's defense posture. It also signals a strategic pivot to deepen collaboration with European allies, recognizing that today's security challenges transcend borders and require unified responses. On the international stage, NATO has been ramping up pressure on member states to increase their defense spending. Secretary General Mark Rutte's recent call to raise defense budgets to 5% of GDP, more than double the long-standing 2% guideline, reflects a recognition of the evolving threats posed by Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran. This heightened focus on military readiness underscores the necessity of stronger collective security arrangements, of which Canada's proposed involvement in ReArm Europe is a part. Domestically, the government is not just looking outward but also inward, with plans to boost the Canadian defense industry. By prioritizing procurement from homegrown defense companies, Canada hopes to stimulate the domestic economy, create skilled jobs, and reduce its dependence on foreign suppliers. This approach aims to make Canada's defense sector more self-sufficient and resilient in the face of global supply chain disruptions. So, what does this all mean for Canada's future on the world stage? By pursuing new partnerships with European nations and investing in its domestic military capabilities, Canada is carving out a path toward greater strategic independence. This comes at a time when global power dynamics are increasingly complex and unpredictable. Managing this shift will require Canada to carefully balance its historic alliance with the United States alongside its growing ties with Europe, all while safeguarding its national sovereignty. As Canada moves ahead with the ReArm Europe deal, many critical questions remain. How will this affect the long-standing security relationship with the U.S.? Will expanding ties with European allies translate into increased influence and a stronger defense posture for Canada? And how will Canada's military modernization efforts prepare it to face emerging global threats in the years ahead? We want to hear what you think. Does Canada's strategy to diversify its defense partnerships and strengthen its military make sense in today's world? What challenges do you foresee as Canada navigates this new chapter? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters. If you found this analysis insightful, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more detailed updates on global defense and political affairs. And don't forget to tap the notification bell so you won't miss our future videos. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.